Recording. It's recording. So, good morning, guys. So, last day we discussed about operators, right? What's the okay, methods done? Operators. Operators is the special symbols that perform operations in on a particular variables. Okay. So we have the types of variables: arithmetic, unary, okay, relation, conditional. Okay. These are all the operators and special symbols for the performing action on the variables. Okay. Now, yesterday we saw how to use this operator. Okay. Now, today topic is decision making statements. Okay. What is meant by decision making statements? In the Java used to control one workflow, right? For the program based on the conditions. Okay. Let me write. Suppose what is today date? 24. Okay. Now, suppose what is our goal? Client will give one requirement, right? That requirement we have to analyze. Okay, we have to analyze, we have to give the statements, right? Project, and after we have to some test cases, we have to do some test cases on that. After that we will hand over to client. Simple. Now this is actually in the industry it will work. In the industry it will flow like this. Now client will give the requirement. My application should be like this. It should be banking net. It should be banking application. It should be web application. This is the client requirement. Developer will analyze that. After that he will give statements. With the statements, what he write? He write some. See here. He will write some statements. In the statements used to control the flow. How it is control the flow. Suppose to control the flow we have the decision making statements. We have to give here condition. Based on the condition, the logic will work. Okay. Now here we have to write the business logic. Okay. So in the statements, okay, in the statements we have to control the flow. How? Based on the condition. Based on the condition only it will work. The logic will work. What is the condition? Based on the operators, right? Yesterday we saw number of operators. Different type of operators: unary operators, arithmetic, relational, right? And conditional and assignment operator. Based on that only we have to write the condition. Okay. Then we can control the flow of code in the statements. That is the thing. Now we will go to the today topic. That is nothing but, already I told, decision making statement. So decision making statements in the Java used to control the flow. Okay, control the flow, program based on conditions. Okay, if you give the conditions. So yesterday we have some conditional, right? Logical OR operator and logical NOT operator. What it will give? It will give Boolean value. Okay, Boolean value it will give. What is meant by Boolean value? True or false, right? It will give the Boolean value. Based on the Boolean value, this is nothing but condition. When if condition is true, the block will execute. Else another block will execute generally. Okay. Okay. Like that only we are here giving the condition in the if else. Just a second. Let me write segregator line. Okay. This is the decision make statements. Okay, in this decision making, like general example, in general real time example, like in the Bangalore weather is very dynamically change. Okay, 1 hour it will maybe come sunny, 1 hour it may be heavy rain, like that. If it is rain, take necessary action, else normal flow. Like if rain, here what is the condition? Rain is one of the necessary steps. Okay, protect your PC like with cover, take umbrella. These are all the some necessary action. Otherwise, normal, as a normal state, like that. This is very general example, like that only. Based on the here, what is here condition? Raining is condition. If rain is happen, we have to take necessary steps. If rain is not happen, normal state of execution, like that only. We have to, based on the conditions, give here one condition. If he is got 90%, then give the grades here. If it is if he is not this and this, in either one is true, then give the else. If else C grade. Based on the condition only, we have to write multiple blocks of if and else, like that. I will demonstrate on the Eclipse IDE. So this is simple about if else condition. In the if else condition, in the decision make statements, here we have in the braces we have to write the condition. It will execute this block. Okay, otherwise it will execute this block. If it is false, simple. That is the definition of this decision making statement. Decision making statement in the Java used to control the flow. Okay, to program based on the condition. What is that condition? Boolean values, true or false. They allow, so they allow the program to take different action based on the different conditions. Okay, if condition, another one is if else, another one is nested if, otherwise ladder if. After that, switch case. Okay, today very simple concepts, easy concept. Okay, if else, if, otherwise ladder if, otherwise nested if. After that, switch case. Okay, now we'll go to the one program, simple if clause. New, let me write one in the Java. Okay, now simple, I will take one variable 56. I will assign to one variable num, data type is integer. Okay, save this one. Now I have to write simple if condition. If, okay, in the braces we have to give your condition. In the braces, what is my num? What is my variable name? Num. Num less than 70. Then I will write one system dot out dot println. I will write one string. Given value is, let me write like this. After that I will modify. Let me write first like this and close this one. Let me see what it will come. So here 56. In the num variable, 56 will store. It will compare condition less than 70. It will return some Boolean value, right? We'll see first. Execute this one. Given value is 56. So 56 less than 70. Okay? condition is true. Why? 56 is the low value, 70 is the high value. It will return the true. Right? Now this whole block became true, then condition will no sorry, I mean it will enter in the block, the piece of code will execute. The given value is less than 70. Save this one. Save this one, and so the given value is 70. The given value, what is the given value? 56. The 56 is less than 70. Right. Now let me give. We couldn't see the console. Why? Because of I didn't write anything after if block. Right? Now if I take else block, system.out.println, let me write here. Okay, this is little. Okay, given value is not less than. Right? Previously, suppose, see, do you observe, right? Suppose if you put in this comment, okay, just save this one. So number value became 56. It is block won't execute this block. It will skip up to 8th line to 11th line. Then it will go to the else block. Whatever the statement is here, it will print. We will go to the nested if. Same. Let me write here only. Let me remove this. Now, yesterday thing only, but little different. Let me write one mocks. Let me write 85. Okay, 85. Let me take data 85. I'm assigning to one variable. Marks is one variable. The data type is integer because of it is not decimal. Okay. Now I want to perform if else. So let me write if. Okay. Let me write. We have the key point. Based on the condition only, the law we can control the statement. Now what is here? Marks. In the marks, what data stored? 85, right? So based on this only I will perform one logic. Let me write marks. Based on marks, if a candidate got greater than or equal to 90, okay, now perform this action. What is that action? Let me explain after writing code. So what is the marks? 85. Let me here variable plus after I will write this code, I will explain explicitly for you. Okay. Now else if. Percentage. Then I have to give one more condition, that is marks greater than or equal to 75. Now what I have to write? A. Just save this one. Okay. Now see here, I wrote 185 more. Like I took one integer. After that, system.out.println, I took one percentage. Okay, percentage of some student. After that, whenever marks, whenever a student got 85 percentage not less than or equal to, then he got grade A. After that, less than 70, then his grade is B. I will explain again this one. Let grade C. Just save this one. Now see the code. In the 7th line, I took one integer, that is 85. Based on this 85 only, I perform nested if. Okay. Now in this, after that I wrote 8th line. So this is actually integer. 85 I took. This is nothing but hard code. Okay. Actually this is not valid in the real time. We couldn't hard code. Like hard code nothing but we have to update in the code only. This is not valid in the industry. We have to give through the user. I mean user will whatever they give the data, we have to take that. Okay. For your beginnings, for beginning I wrote like this hard code. Okay. 85 is the data. I am assigning to variable, that is integer data type. After that I wrote one statement, system.out.println percentage marks. Whatever the marks, you got 85%, I printed just one statement. After that, based on this 85, I want to perform some logic. If else ladder. I mean ladder if statement. Now what is here marks? 85. Now it will check the condition. 85 greater than or equal to 90. If a person, suppose a person, suppose let me take Hari got 85%. It will check the marks. He got 85. 85 is greater than or equal to 90. Okay. Then if it is the condition is true, it will execute this block. Otherwise it will go to the second condition, if else. Now it will check the second condition. 85. What is the marks variable stored data? 85 greater than or equal to 75. Right? Then it became true. Right? 85 is the high value, 75 is the low value. If block will become false, then it will skip and it will enter this one. Right? Now if it is not more than 75 or 90, it will go to the else block. That is the actually execution flow. Let me run this one. See here, percentage 85. Hari, I am explaining 7th line. The person, I mean candidate, student, Hari, he got 85%. Then what, I mean which grade I have to give for him? Right? Then I wrote some if else condition. I gave the one hard code value 85. Hari got 85%. Right? Then it will compare which grade I have to give. For that purpose, I have wrote some simple logic. Give A grade. Why? Because of his percentage is 90 or more than 90, nothing but 91, right? 92. Give the grade A. Right? Here the condition is false. Why? He got 85%. Right? Then the if block will skip. Now it will go to the 13th line. In the 13th line, this marks only will come here. Then it will check the condition. Then the condition became true. Why? 85% is greater than the 75. Right? 85 is the high value. 75 is the low value. Condition is true. What it will return? Boolean value. What is the Boolean value? Nothing but true or false. This condition is true. It's printed on the console. Grade B. Clear? This is the if else logic. We can write 65. Otherwise, if you write one more thing, he is failed. Like that, we can write number of if else statement like this. Clear? Let me explain once again in Notepad. how the execution is flowing. After this, I will move to logical statement. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Let me copy this one. Control C. Let me go inside the this one paint. It's in. Let me apply visible color. Save this one. Let me take a result also, which printed on the console, that is this one. Go to the paint. Here is my code. Just drop this message, make it under the color. Now let me explain the execution flow. Okay. Oh, it's too much. Okay, this is fine. Okay, see here, we know controller will go to the main method. After that, it will check the integer. After that, it will print the system.out.println. What is here? In the quotations, in the string, I wrote percentage, right? It will print and it will take the marks. What is the marks here? 85. In the variable, 85 is the marks. It will store in the marks. Why? Marks is one variable. So, combination of this one printed percentage colon 85. Clear. After that, it will check the condition. In the if, it will go to the next line, if. It will go to the if block. Right? It will check the condition. What is the marks? 85. 85 greater than 90. Condition false. It will skip this code. If block, it will skip. It won't give the gradient. After that, it will go to the else block, second one. Okay. Secondly, it will go to the else block. In the else block, it will check the condition. What is the condition? Marks greater than marks, nothing but 85. 85 greater than or equal to 75. Right. Condition true. 85 is the high value. 75 is the less value. Then condition became true. Why? This condition, whatever we wrote condition, it will give the Boolean value. What is the Boolean value here? True. Then condition true. Then only it will enter this block. See here, open block, close block. Then I wrote some simple line. System.out.println. What is that line? Give the B grade. Why? He got 85%. Right? He got 85%. That's why give the B grade. Then it's printed on the console. It is the execution flow of code. Right? It's printed. It won't execute this one. Now you check 85. Now if you give 90. Okay. It's in pause. Okay. Let me explain again. So if you give first condition itself true, then it won't go to the remaining block. Just run it. It will print on the console percentage 91. He got gradient. After that, if you give, after that, one candidate, one person, and run this code, he got C grade. That's it. Okay. This is the simple logic. Now let me write logical logical this one, logical operators. What we have the logical operators? Conditional operators. Logical and, logical or, logical not. Based on the condition only. Okay. Based on the condition symbols only, let me write one code. Okay. I hope it is clear. Right? In the main method, let me remove this code, demo. After that, I took the main method. In the main method, I will write one code based on the logical operators. Let me write. For that purpose, I have to take one variable 75. Now, one person got maths 75. That is integer type. Okay. Now, let me write 1% got 60. that is science, that is data type is integer. Now see this one. Now I have to write logic. If conditions, let me write condition here. This is logic. Okay, now maths greater than or equal to 35. Now I will write and operator and science greater than or equal to 35. Save this one. Now what is the border marks? 35 only, right? System.out.println Hari passed both subject 75, right? Maths 75 less than or equal to, what is that I gave? He got suppose Hari, let me take his name is Hari. Hari got 35 marks and 35 marks in maths, 35 marks in science. Now this condition, let me check, true and an operator. After that, what is the science? 60. He should got 60, but he got 35. See here, this is the way I wrote like this. In the maths, what it stored? 75 greater than or equal to 35. Condition is true, right? 75 is the high value, 35 is the low value. This is the condition. Now and 60 is the greater value, 35 is the low value. Condition true. What is the and an operator will do? Whenever both conditions, this condition and this condition should true and true, then only a block will execute. Okay, then only this whole block became true, then it will execute this piece of logic, right? Now both are true only. Let me save this one, let me run the code. See here, Hari passed both subjects, maths and science. Now let me write one more. Else F or let me write else F okay, let me write first if else, okay, I mean else if. Now okay it is showing the error because of I have to give the condition. Okay, what is my condition? Maths less than or equal to 35, logical or symbol. Okay, paste this one and greater than or equal to, let me write 35 now. Just save this one. Student passed in one subject, but border is 35. Let me modify again. First I will write this code. What it will become? Hurry. Just to save this one, right? Now let me run this code. What it will come? Hari passed both subject. Let me put this one in the comment. save this one. Okay, it should be like this only. Now same this one. Okay, so in the max is the 75 is greater than 35, true. 60 is okay, let me write okay, here it will become because of its pipe symbol. So in this both condition, one should be true. Either condition one should be true, then the code will execute. But in the logical AND operator, both should be true and true. Then only block will execute, right? But in the logical OR symbol, either one condition should be true. See here, it is failed actually. But this is the true, right? Then only the logical OR symbol will execute. Clear? Now let me write here. Right? 60 not less than 30. 60 is greater than 30. The condition is false. So what is the logic behind the OR symbol? One condition should be true. Here, this condition is true. Then it entered in the block. It's printed on the console. Passed one circuit. Clear? Like that only, we have write multiple logics based on the operators to control the flow. Clear? Good. Now, what else remain? Else statement. I hope all clear this one, right? So okay, this is the actually definition. If statement is the most decision making statement used to decide whether the certain statement block statement will be executed or not. If certain condition is true, then block statement will execute. This is the block of statement. Okay, this is body. Open braces, curly braces. This is called body. If it is the condition is true, in the condition is true, then only the block will execute. I wrote already here, right? It will execute. Okay? Else, if it is false, then else will block will execute. And nested if. Like that only we have okay. Like that we have multiple decision making statements. Now we will go to switch case. So this is actually statement definitions. If else decision making statement in the Java, it allows you execute one block. Only one block it will execute. Only else block will execute. If block will skip. Why? Because of it is a false. True, another block will if the condition is false. Okay. If the condition is false, then it will execute else block. That is the meaning of this statement, if else. Okay. After that, nested if. Based on the condition, it will go to the next if block. Again next if block. Okay. This is nested if. After that, switch case. Switch case in the Java, you use decision making statement. Allow a variable to a tested for the equality against. This is actually a formal definition. It is used the alternate to use the multiple if else. Like in the if else, we have to write multiple if statements. To overcome this enhancement came switch case. Okay. In the switch case, it is direct. Which is the syntax. Switch is the one keyword. In that we have to give one expression. It will go to the, based on this expression, it will directly go to the cases. Right? Let me write, let me explain this one. So switch case is the, let me write first. Okay. Let me write it is used to simple select the one many code blocks. We have many blocks, nothing but cases. We have number of cases, right? Case 1, cases 2, okay? Case 1, case 2, case 3, like that only we can write based on the logic. After that we should write default statement. After that we have to close this code, nothing but cases, okay? These switch cases used to select one many code blocks, nothing but cases. See here we have a lot of block, this one cases. After that break. Case 1 value 1 statements, we have to write some piece of code. After that break, it is the traditional, like we have to give the break statement after execution of these cases, and case block is to execute, okay? Switch is the one key value. Here we have to give one expression. It will go to case, it will check, it is true, it will print, otherwise it will skip, okay? Let me write one code. Switch case, okay? I hope all of this clear. Let me remove this here. Switch is itself keyword. Switch case, okay? Now in this I have to give break. See here, switch is one, control, otherwise decision making statement, like a if else. To overcome the if else nested if, we have the switch case. Now I wrote, instead of nested if, I wrote simple switch. In that we have to give the one expression. After that I have to write case. Case also one keyword. Here we have to give the one value. After that semicolon. Next line we have to give system.out.println Sunday. After that break. Break is compulsory. Okay. Now case 2. Okay. Case 2. In the case 2, invalid data. Okay, see here, this is switch case. Here we have to give one expression, 1. Simply I gave 1. Now it will go to the case 1. It will check 1. Here it will check the value 1. This 1 value and in the expression value both are matched. Then it will print this 1 in the console. That's it, simple. See here 1. Now if you give 3 in the case 3, then the condition is matching. Value and expression is matched. Then it will print on the console 2. Oh sorry, I gave here 2, here I have 2. Okay, here simple and straightforward. You can give here days also. You can give here Sunday, Monday, like that only you can give. Otherwise you can give the strings also. Alright, here you have to give the string value. Then it will check the string and it will go to the string and it will print, like that only. This is simple and straightforward. It will check one after one, and it will, whenever the expression and value will match, then it will print on the console. So these are all the decision statements: if else if, and switch case. Okay. To overcome the nested if, come to the picture, switch case. That's it about today's session. Okay, decision making statements. Tomorrow we will discuss loops. Okay, I hope it's clear of my statements. Okay, that's it about today. Thank you guys for your time. Bye. I'm stopping recording. Bye bye.